Today I'm going to pit two of Hamilton County's top two cities against each other. We're going to see how Noblesville and Fishers measure up when they go toe-to-toe. And you're going to be surprised at what the deciding factor is. Okay, let's check out what these two sought-after communities have to offer. Hi, I'm Bob with Top Choice Real Estate, bringing you the word on the street, talking Indiana real estate. If it's your first time on the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in Hamilton County or the greater Indianapolis area, be sure to subscribe and tap the bell so you're the first to be notified when our next video comes out. You'll be able to take advantage of whatever the market does, and you'll also get to see which great house just came up for sale. Whether you're looking to move next month or next year, give me a call, text, or email, or book a call, and let's lay the foundation now for your future real estate success. Okay, Noblesville and Fishers, it's time to lace up the gloves. Let's check it out. Let's talk crime. It ought to be right at the top of just about everybody's list. I mean, everybody wants to live in a safe environment. You can look at all the crime heat map, all the crime statistics and everything, but I just cut to the chase. I know officers on both police departments, and they're bored. It's just that simple. They basically do traffic work for the most part. And when they get something that's a little bit on edge, there'll be 4 or 5 cars there because it's exciting. Might be the biggest thing of the day. Okay, let's talk schools. Schools are usually a big deal. So in Noblesville, you have 10 schools, 10,000 students, one high school with about 3,100 students. It's A-rated and it's nationally recognized. Noblesville also has Guerin Catholic High School with an enrollment of about 800 students, and it's ranked in the top 5% of all Catholic high schools in the country. Fishers, on the other hand, has a bigger system. It has 22 schools with 27,000 students. 2 high schools, just a little bit bigger than Noblesville, 3,500 each more or less, and it's also highly rated. Healthcare and hospitals, let's see if there's much of a difference here. Noblesville has Riverview, which was the first hospital in the state that was owned by the county, and it continues to be to this day, which is kind of amazing. It also has a hospital from the community system, but you know what? It's only about 5 blocks from Fishers. It has a ton of other like ancillary buildings all over town too. Now, Fishers has a couple hospitals with the Ascension St. Vincent system, and it also has one with the IU Saxony Hospital, but it's only about a block away from Noblesville. So again, there's, you know, everybody can take advantage of whatever there is there, whichever system you want to be in. Demographics, a little bit of difference here. Noblesville has 69,000 residents. Fishers has 97,000, so it's about 1.5 times the size. It also has 2 times the number of children that Noblesville does. But both grew at about 33% between 2010 and 2020. How about politics? Maybe there's a big difference there. Sorry to disappoint you. Republican registered voters outnumber Democrats 2-to-1 in both communities. Okay, let's look at jobs. The top 6 sources of employment in both communities are the same. They're just in different order. Unemployment is lower than the state and national average in both, and you can commute within 25 minutes to all kinds of jobs in all the local surrounding communities, and including Indianapolis. Affordability. Let's talk about housing affordability. In Noblesville, the median priced home is $363,000. In Fishers, that's $407,000. So when you look at what the median household income in each is, you know, then you can look at what affordability is in each. The median household income in Noblesville is $89,000. In Fishers, it's $117,000. So the average Fishers resident has a little bit more affordable home. But if you're sitting on the outside and you're looking at both of them, well, then Noblesville's going to be the less expensive one to opt into. Okay, let's look at what is considered town. In Noblesville, you have a small town feel. The courthouse was built in 1879. The square around it is filled with businesses. There's no boarded up buildings. And in fact, those businesses go back for a block or 2. And then around that are older classic homes. In Fishers, it's more of a bedroom community. They're taking a page out of Carmel's playbook. In fact, sometimes you feel like they're a wannabe Carmel. I say that, but then Noblesville's starting to build some apartments in its downtown area as well. Traffic. Again, it's about the same. The only difference is the interstate, I-69, runs along the east edge of Noblesville and then right down through Fishers. So both are impacted by it. Now, traffic gets congested in the Fishers area and just south of there in Indianapolis. But, Noblesville people have to drive through Fishers, down I-69 to get to Indianapolis and then back that way on the way home. So they're impacted too. And regardless, we're not talking about Chicago traffic. How about shopping? There's lots of big box stores in both places. Otherwise, it's a toss-up again. Restaurants. My wife and I love to eat out. We go out often. Noblesville has Hamilton Town Center, which has Stone Creek with great filet medallions and campfire fettuccine. It's got the Livery, which is high-end Mexican. The Aspen Grill has great ribs. Ford's Garage has all kinds of burgers. And then you have Outlaws, which is great for burgers and steaks as well. Then you go over to Fishers and they have what they call the Yard. And there's all sorts of great restaurants there. You got San Giovese, which is Italian. It's got the best chicken parm in town. You got Portillo's, which is the best Italian beef. You can go to Shake Shack, or you can go to on the other end of the spectrum and you go to the 1933 Lounge for shrimp cocktail and tremendous steaks. We have favorites both places and we go to both of them all the time. It's really hard to pick a winner in that. I just love having both of them available to us. Parks and recreation. There's lots of parks and golf courses in both towns. Fishers has a hockey rink, a big one, and it has a full slate of youth sport teams, and it also is home to the Indy Fuel, which is the minor league hockey team. So that's kind of exciting. On the other hand, Noblesville has Ruoff Music Center, which is one of the top 5 ticket-selling outlets in the world amongst the outdoor music venues. In fact, in 2018, it was the #1 place in the whole world for ticket sales for an outdoor music venue. That's just crazy. But the truth is everybody in both communities can enjoy both of these. I think Ruoff's only about a mile from Fishers, so it's all good. Lakes. This is my passion. This is what I love. And Noblesville has Morse Lake, and Fishers has Geist Reservoir. They're both about the same age. They're both water department reservoirs. They're both big impoundments, and they're both a little muddier than I'd like, but they both have great boat-up restaurants, and I really like that. Morse does have better launch ramps by far. There's less congestion, and that's a real treat. Geist, on the other hand, has better fishing. Take your pick. From a family perspective, Fishers has a better PR department. The truth is that both are great places to raise a family. And on their livability index, has both of them rated dead even. Okay, we've gone through this whole long list of things. I think it really just all comes down to pace. Noblesville just feels less hectic. It has a small town vibe. And on the other hand, Fishers feels like a go-go new suburb. It's really just your call. It's what you like, what floats your boat. Want to learn more about Noblesville or Fishers or real estate anywhere in the greater Indianapolis area? Or maybe you want to walk through a home that you saw advertised. Text me or book a call. I'll give you my undivided attention. Make it a great day now. P.S. If you found this helpful, you'll love this next video. Watch this one right now.